Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Cyber Aquarist with a contest entry video for Cindy's Cichlids contest. If you don't know who Cindy S is, I encourage you to check her channel out and sub up to her. I'm going to post the link to her channel in the description for this video. Cindy has some great content over on her channel. She has a 100-gallon African cichlid aquarium with a smoking hot 3D background. So guys, go check her out. And I want to say thank you to Cindy for hosting this contest. And she has asked us to give one tip in this contest that we feel is beneficial to keeping African cichlids. So my tip is going to be on feeding African cichlids. Cichlids are avaricious eaters, borderline gluttons. That means they can consume a lot of food in less than 30 seconds. But I try to feed my cichlids up to 3 times a day, but only as much as they can eat within 30 seconds or less. And I don't expect you to do that just because I say that's what I'm doing. I'm going to give you scientific reasoning as to why that's beneficial for your aquarium and for your cichlids. By doing so, you'll keep higher water quality, keeping nitrates and phosphates down, and your cichlids will be healthier as a result of the higher water quality, and because they'll be eating the way that they've eaten for millions of years in the wild. And it'll keep aggression down. It'll help to keep aggression down. And the reason is because food is the primary cause for aggression among African cichlids. In the wild, cichlids live in very dense populations, so competition for food is very high, especially among cichlids of the same species. For example, the mbuna are herbivores, and they feed on algae, so they're all competing for the same algae within a territory. The haps and Alanacara peacocks, a lot of them are omnivores or carnivores, so therefore they're competing for the same type of food. I mean, even in an all-male show tank, you'll see that there's aggression, without the females being in there, and that's because fish of the same species have the same diet requirements. They're either carnivores, herbivores, omnivores, or micropredators. And in nature, cichlids establish territories to ensure their survival because of the crowded conditions. And with their own territory, they have a spot in which they can graze on algae or hunt for prey. I mean, even a female of the same species will be run off if she's not there to mate. So feeding more often and less at each feeding is beneficial, like I said, to keep aggression down, to keep higher water quality, and to provide for a healthier fish. The fish didn't evolve, the African cichlids more so didn't evolve to consume large amounts of food at any one given time. Other types of cichlids, like New World cichlids, like the dovi, peacock bass, or the maniguins, I mean, they'll do fine on a diet with a heavier feeding, spaced further apart. I mean, in the wild, a peacock bass could eat a small bird or a fish, larger than these, and they do fine, going a couple days, even several days, with just one large meal. But that's not the same for African cichlids. They've evolved over millions of years to either graze on algae, feed on smaller fish, or plankton, or small crustaceans, things of that nature. And it's very important not to overfeed your fish. I know when I come in here, my cichlids always appear hungry, and they should appear hungry. A healthy cichlid appears hungry. If they're not begging for food, they're either overfed or they're sick. But don't give in to this type of behavior. Don't feed them just because they look hungry. I mean, cichlids in captivity will gorge themselves. Well, I hope my tip is beneficial to those of you who are keeping African cichlids. I know all the big dogs have shown up for this contest. Dolly VH, Mr. Honey to You, Lou 9294, and Protozerg. They've all got great entries, great tips. All the other contestants do as well. I expect Big Munoz 11 to come in at the last minute and steal the show. But I'd like to say thanks again to Cindy for hosting this contest. Good luck to all the other contestants. And before I close the video, I'm going to walk around here to the other side and just give you a quick shot all the way through. My Eucyssia here looking real sexy. Super Red Empress. White Top Opera. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Everybody have a good day.